Chosen one, stay alert. God is sending you a warning about a woman. Something deeply important is unfolding around you right now, and this is not a moment to ignore or brush aside, because what is being revealed carries a weight that could change the direction of your life in ways you have not yet understood. There is a quiet urgency moving through this message, a gentle but firm call to stay awake in your spirit, because what you sense in your heart is not confusion, it is guidance. Type Amen if you believe. The presence of God is drawing your attention towards something hidden beneath the surface, something that may appear harmless at first, but carries a deeper meaning meant only for those who are chosen to see clearly. Type 222 if you trust in God. If this touches your spirit in any way, gently support this moment with a like, because your action helps this truth reach hearts that are waiting for light in their own darkness. You have been walking through a season where your heart has been soft, open, and willing to love, and this is a beautiful part of who you are, yet it also makes you sensitive to the energy and intentions of others around you. There is a woman connected to your path, and her presence has stirred something within you that you could not fully explain before, but now you are beginning to see more clearly. This is not about fear or judgment, because God does not guide you through fear, but through clarity, protection, and deep understanding that brings peace even in difficult realizations. The warning is not loud or harsh, but it is steady and persistent, like a gentle voice that keeps reminding you to pay attention to what your spirit is already sensing. There have been small signs, subtle moments, and quiet feelings that something is not aligned with the peace God wants for you, and these moments were never random or meaningless. They were placed before you as signals of protection, guiding you away from harm before it could fully take shape in your life. You are not being asked to react with anger or to close your heart completely, because your kindness is a gift that should never be lost. Instead, you are being led to stand in wisdom, to recognize that not every connection is meant to stay, and not every person who enters your life is meant to walk with you into your future. There is a difference between love that nurtures your spirit and presence that quietly drains your strength, and God is helping you see that difference now. There have been moments when you felt unsettled without knowing why, moments when your peace shifted slightly after certain interactions, and moments when your thoughts became heavier, even though nothing obvious had happened. These were not coincidences, because your spirit was responding to something deeper than what could be seen with the eyes. God has been speaking through these feelings, guiding you toward awareness so that you would not remain unaware of what could affect your journey. The woman connected to this warning may not appear harmful in a clear or direct way, because not all challenges come in obvious forms. Sometimes, the greatest disruptions come through subtle influence, through energy that slowly shifts your focus, your confidence, or your peace without you noticing immediately. This is why you are being called to stay alert, not in fear, but in understanding, because awareness is one of the strongest forms of protection that God gives to His chosen ones. You are not alone in this, and you have never been left without guidance, even in moments when everything felt uncertain or unclear. God has been walking beside you, placing signs in your path, and gently opening your eyes step by step, so that you would not be overwhelmed, but gradually strengthened in your ability to see the truth. This process is not meant to hurt you, but to prepare you for a future that requires clarity, strength, and a deeper connection to your inner peace. There is something powerful happening within you as you receive this understanding, because you are stepping into a higher level of awareness that will shape the way you move forward in your life. You are learning to trust not only what you see, but what you feel deeply in your spirit, and this is a gift that will protect you far beyond this moment. You are being shaped into someone who can recognize truth, even when it is hidden beneath appearances, and this is part of your growth as someone chosen for a greater purpose. Type 2323 if you agree. You are not being asked to push anyone away with harshness, but to create space where your peace can remain strong and untouched by anything that does not belong in your life. There is strength in quiet distance, strength in gentle boundaries, and strength in choosing what aligns with your spirit instead of what confuses it. God is guiding you toward that strength, helping you understand that protecting your peace is not selfish, but necessary for the life you are being prepared to live. This moment is not about loss, but about alignment, because what is being removed or revealed is making room for something far better, something that will bring you closer to the life God has planned for you. There is a future waiting for you that is filled with peace, clarity, and genuine connection, and every step you take in awareness brings you closer to that future. This is a moment where your spirit is learning to stand firm, not through force, but through calm, understanding that grows each time you choose peace over pressure. There is a gentle shift happening inside you, and it is teaching you how to observe without becoming overwhelmed, how to care without losing yourself, and how to remain kind without allowing anything to disturb your inner balance. This shift is part of your growth, because the life ahead of you requires a heart that is both soft and wise, open yet protected, loving yet grounded in truth. God is shaping this balance within you, and every experience you are going through right now is adding to that strength in ways that cannot be seen immediately, but will become clear over time. What if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal, buried in classified records and never fully disclosed to the public? This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities and reshaping lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming more focused and your emotions are becoming more steady, even in situations that once caused confusion or doubt. This is not something you are doing on your own, but something that is being guided within you, because you are learning to align with a higher sense of awareness that protects you from what does not belong in your life. The connection you feel with God is becoming clearer, not through loud signs, but through quiet understanding that settles deeply into your heart. There is a reason why this warning came to you at this exact time, and it is because you are ready to see what you could not see before. You have grown in ways that prepared you for this moment, even if you did not realize it while it was happening. The lessons you have faced, the struggles you have endured, and the patience you have developed have all brought you to a place where your spirit can recognize truth without needing constant confirmation from the outside world. You are being guided to trust this awareness, to honor it, and to let it shape your decisions moving forward. There is no need to rush or force anything, because clarity will continue to reveal itself in the right time, step by step, without confusion. You are learning that not everything needs to be confronted directly, because sometimes the strongest response is quiet distance and calm understanding that allows you to remain at peace while everything else settles around you. Type 2020 to claim miracles. The presence of the woman connected to this warning may begin to feel different to you now, not because she has changed, but because your awareness has grown. You may notice things that you did not notice before, small details in behavior, words, or energy that reveal a deeper truth. This is not meant to create discomfort, but to bring clarity that allows you to move with confidence instead of uncertainty. God is not asking you to carry any burden of judgment or negativity, because that is not your role in this situation. Your role is to remain grounded in peace, to observe with wisdom, and to allow the truth to guide your actions in a way that protects your spirit. There is freedom in this approach, because it removes the need to struggle or fight against anything, and instead allows you to remain calm and centered while everything becomes clear in its own time. You are being reminded that your path is unique, and not everyone who walks beside you is meant to stay for the entire journey. Some connections are temporary, placed in your life for a reason that serves your growth, and once that purpose is fulfilled, it becomes necessary to move forward without holding on to what no longer aligns with your future. This is not loss, but transformation, because every step forward brings you closer to the life you are meant to live. There is a quiet strength building within you, and it is stronger than anything that could attempt to disturb your peace. This strength does not come from resistance or control, but from trust, from knowing that you are being guided in ways that will always lead you toward what is right for you. You are learning to stand in that trust, to let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your choices, with a calm confidence that cannot be shaken by outside influence. As you continue forward, you may feel a sense of release, a lightness that comes from letting go of uncertainty and stepping into clarity. This is a sign that you are aligning with the truth that has been placed within you, and that you are allowing it to guide you without resistance. There is peace in this alignment, and it will continue to grow as you remain connected to the guidance you are receiving. The path ahead is not something to fear, because it is being prepared with care and purpose that goes far beyond what you can currently see. Every step you take in awareness is leading you towards something better, something that will bring deeper peace, stronger connections, and a sense of fulfillment that cannot be shaken. You are not losing anything that truly belongs to you, because what is meant for you will always remain, and what is not meant for you will gently fall away without needing force. Type yes to affirm. This is how growth begins to take shape, not through sudden change, but through steady awareness that builds over time and strengthens your inner peace in ways that cannot be shaken easily. You are being gently guided to slow down in your reactions and to become more intentional in how you respond to the energy around you, because not everything requires your attention or your emotional involvement. There is power in choosing where your focus goes, and there is even greater power in knowing when to step back and protect your peace without needing to explain yourself. This is part of the wisdom that God is placing within you, a wisdom that allows you to move through life with grace while remaining untouched by what does not belong in your path. The presence that once felt confusing is now becoming easier to understand, and this understanding is not coming from overthinking, but from a deep sense of knowing that settles quietly within your heart. You are beginning to recognize patterns, small details, and subtle shifts that reveal more than words ever could, and this recognition is helping you see the truth in a way that feels steady and undeniable. This is not something to question or doubt, because it is aligned with the guidance you have been receiving all along. A concealed brainwave once stored in classified files is said to ignite strong prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch in your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. There is no need for confrontation or conflict, because your strength lies in your ability to remain calm and centered even when things around you feel uncertain. You are being shown that peace is not something that depends on others, but something that lives within you and grows stronger each time you choose to protect it. This is the kind of peace that cannot be taken away, because it is rooted in your connection with God and the trust you are learning to place in His guidance. As you continue forward, you may notice a natural distance forming, not through effort or force, but through a quiet shift that creates space where there once was closeness. This is not something to resist, because it is happening for a reason that serves your highest good, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. There is a purpose in this space, and within it, you will find a deeper sense of clarity and a stronger connection to your own inner strength. Type 1919 to receive miracles. You are being reminded that your journey is not meant to be crowded with confusion or uncertainty, but filled with clarity, purpose, and connections that support your growth rather than challenge your peace. Every step you take in awareness is moving you closer to that reality, even if the process feels slow or subtle. There is a quiet unfolding taking place, and it is guiding you toward a life that reflects the peace and balance you have been seeking for so long. There is also a healing happening within you, a release of old patterns that once made it difficult to trust your own instincts or to stand firmly in your truth. This healing is allowing you to see yourself in a new light, to recognize your worth, and to understand that you deserve relationships and connections that bring peace instead of confusion. This realization is powerful because it changes the way you move forward and the choices you make from this point on. The warning you received is not something that ends in this moment, but something that continues to guide you as you move through different situations and interactions. It becomes part of your awareness, a quiet voice that helps you navigate your path with confidence and clarity. You are learning to listen to this voice, to trust it, and to allow it to shape your journey in a way that keeps you aligned with the peace God has placed within you. There is no need to carry any fear, because everything that is being revealed to you is happening under divine protection that surrounds you at all times. You are not being left to figure things out on your own, but guided step by step in a way that keeps you safe while helping you grow stronger in your understanding. This protection is constant, even in moments when you feel uncertain, and it is working in ways that go beyond what you can see. You may begin to feel a sense of confidence rising within you, a quiet assurance that you are capable of making the right choices and of walking away from anything that does not align with your peace. This confidence is not loud or forceful, but steady and calm, rooted in the understanding that you are supported and guided in every step you take. This is the kind of strength that cannot be shaken because it is built on trust rather than fear. There is a future ahead of you that is filled with clarity, connection, and a deep sense of belonging, and every moment of awareness you experience now is preparing you for that future. You are being shaped into someone who can recognize truth without hesitation, who can stand in peace without needing validation, and who can move forward with confidence even when the path is not fully visible. This is the growth that is taking place within you, and it is leading you towards something far greater than what you are leaving behind. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Continue to move with patience, allowing everything to unfold in its own time, and trust that what is meant to stay will remain without effort, while what is not meant for you will gently fall away. There is peace in this process, and within that peace, you will find the strength to keep moving forward with clarity, confidence, and a heart that remains open to the love and guidance of God. There is a deeper clarity entering your life, and it is allowing you to see the difference between what feels genuine and what feels forced or misaligned with your spirit. This clarity is a gift because it helps you move through relationships and situations with a calm sense of direction instead of confusion. You are beginning to understand that not every presence deserves your energy, and not every connection deserves your continued attention, especially when your peace begins to feel unsettled without a clear reason. The woman connected to this warning is becoming easier for you to understand, not through confrontation or conflict, but through quiet observation that reveals more than words ever could. You are noticing the small things, the subtle changes in tone, the moments where your spirit feels heavy instead of light, and these observations are guiding you toward a deeper truth. This truth is not meant to create tension, but to give you the clarity you need to protect your path and remain aligned with the peace that God has placed within you. You are being led to a place where your decisions come from understanding rather than emotion, and this is where your strength truly begins to show. There is a calm wisdom in choosing distance when something does not feel right, and there is a quiet courage in stepping back without needing to explain yourself to anyone. This is not weakness, but growth, because you are learning to honor your inner peace above everything else that tries to pull you away from it. There is also a sense of release beginning to form within you, a gentle letting go of what once felt important but now feels heavy or unclear. This release is not something you need to force, because it is happening naturally as your awareness continues to grow. You are not losing anything that is meant to stay in your life, because what belongs to you will always remain without struggle, while everything else will slowly fade without needing to be pushed away. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. Deep within your brain is a small area tied to wealth and success, once hidden in restricted studies and classified documents. This newly uncovered frequency is helping people exchange financial stress for ease, and God has led you to see this message at this very moment. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. You are stepping into a phase where your connection with God becomes even more personal and more real, because you are beginning to see how His guidance has been present in every moment, even when you did not fully understand it at the time. The warning you received was not sudden, but part of a continuous flow of guidance that has been leading you toward clarity, step by step. Now you are able to see it more clearly, and this understanding is strengthening your trust in the path you are walking. There is no need to feel any form of guilt or hesitation as you begin to create distance or adjust your presence, because you are not acting from negativity, but from a place of alignment and truth. You are honoring what your spirit has been showing you, and this is something that should be done with peace rather than doubt. God is not asking you to carry the weight of others, but to walk in the light that has been given to you, protecting your heart while continuing to move forward with grace. As you continue on this path, you may feel a growing sense of independence within your spirit, a quiet realization that your peace does not depend on anyone else, and that your strength comes from within. This realization is powerful, because it allows you to move freely without being influenced by what does not align with your purpose. You are becoming more centered, more grounded, and more connected to the truth that lives within you. There is a gentle unfolding happening in your life, and it is leading you toward connections that are genuine, supportive, and aligned with your growth. This unfolding is creating space for something new, something that will bring you a sense of comfort and belonging that feels natural and effortless. You are being guided toward that space, and every step you take in awareness is bringing you closer to it. The peace you are feeling now is not temporary, but something that will continue to grow as you remain aligned with the guidance you have received. This peace will become your foundation, something you can return to in every situation, no matter what is happening around you. It is a reminder that you are supported, that you are protected, and that you are never alone in the journey you are walking. Type 1919 to receive miracles. You are learning that clarity does not always come with loud signs or sudden revelations, but often arrives as a gentle knowing that settles into your heart and remains there without confusion. This knowing is what has been guiding you, helping you see beyond appearances and understand what your spirit has been sensing all along. There is no need to doubt this feeling anymore, because it is rooted in truth, and it is leading you toward a path where your peace is protected and your purpose continues to unfold. The distance that has begun to form is not something to question or resist, because it is part of a natural alignment that is taking place in your life. You are being guided away from what no longer serves your growth and toward what will strengthen your spirit and bring you closer to the life that has been prepared for you. This movement is gentle yet powerful, because it is not driven by force, but by a deeper understanding that continues to grow within you. There is a sense of calm detachment beginning to settle in your heart, and this is not a loss of care or compassion, but a sign of maturity in your spirit. You are learning how to care without becoming entangled, how to remain kind without allowing anything to disturb your inner balance. This is a powerful place to stand, because it allows you to move through life with grace while remaining protected from anything that does not align with your peace. You may notice that your energy feels lighter, as if something that once weighed on your mind is slowly lifting without effort. This is the result of the clarity you have embraced and the choices you are beginning to make based on that clarity. You are no longer holding on to uncertainty, and this release is creating space for peace to grow stronger within you. This is a transformation that is happening quietly, yet it is changing the way you experience everything around you. Type yes to affirm. There is also a deeper sense of trust forming within you, a quiet confidence that you are being guided in the right direction, even when the path ahead is not fully visible. This trust is not based on external confirmation, but on the connection you feel within your spirit, a connection that has been growing stronger with each step you take in awareness. You are learning to rely on this connection, to let it guide your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions with calm assurance. The presence that once caused confusion is no longer holding the same influence over your mind or your heart, because you have stepped into a place of understanding that allows you to see things clearly. You are no longer affected in the same way, because your perspective has shifted, and with that shift comes a sense of freedom that cannot be taken away. This is the power of awareness, the ability to see without becoming overwhelmed, and to understand without losing your peace. God is continuing to guide you, not only through moments of clarity, but through a steady presence that surrounds you at all times. This presence is bringing you comfort, reminding you that you are not alone, and that every step you take is being supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. You are being led with care, with patience, and with a purpose that is unfolding in perfect timing. A 7-second brainwave approach, previously limited to elite groups and stored in classified files, is now available to everyone, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Researchers claim it stimulates a dormant brain center associated with prosperity and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is removed from the internet again. There is something new being prepared for you, something that will bring a sense of joy and fulfillment that feels natural and effortless. This new beginning is not something you need to chase or force, because it will come to you as you continue to remain aligned with the peace and clarity that you have embraced. You are being positioned for this moment, and every step you take now is bringing you closer to it. You are also becoming more aware of your own worth, recognizing that you deserve connections that uplift you, support you, and bring peace into your life instead of confusion. This realization is changing the way you see yourself, and it is shaping the way you move forward with confidence and self-respect. You are no longer settling for what feels uncertain, because you now understand the value of your own peace. Type 2323 if you agree. You are beginning to realize that this entire experience was never meant to harm you, but to awaken something deeper within you that could not be awakened any other way. There are lessons that only come through quiet observation, through moments where you are asked to look beyond what is visible and trust what your spirit is revealing to you. You have done this, even when it felt unfamiliar, and now you are standing in a place where that effort is turning into strength that will remain with you long after this moment has passed. The connection that once felt unclear no longer holds the same weight in your life, because you have seen what you needed to see and understood what your spirit was trying to show you. There is no longer a need to analyze or question what has already become clear, because your heart has settled into a place of quiet acceptance. This acceptance is not heavy or painful, but light and freeing, because it allows you to move forward without carrying confusion or doubt with you. There is a gentle peace surrounding you now, and it is different from anything you felt before, because it is not dependent on circumstances or people around you. It is coming from within, from the connection you have strengthened with God, and from the trust you have built in your own ability to recognize truth. This peace is something you can carry with you into every situation, something that will remain even when everything else begins to change. You may begin to notice that your energy feels more focused, and your attention is naturally moving toward what brings you comfort, clarity, and a sense of purpose. This is not something you are forcing, but something that is happening as a result of the alignment you have chosen. You are no longer drawn toward what feels heavy or uncertain, because your spirit now recognizes the difference, and it gently guides you toward what feels right. Type 2020 to claim miracles. There is also a new level of confidence growing within you, and it is not loud or demanding, but calm and steady, rooted in the understanding that you are capable of walking your path with clarity and strength. This confidence does not come from knowing everything, but from trusting that you will be guided in every step you take. It is a quiet assurance that allows you to move forward without fear, because you know you are not walking alone. The presence that once held your attention is now fading into the background, not because anything dramatic has happened, but because your focus has shifted. You are no longer giving your energy to what does not align with your peace, and this shift is creating a natural distance that does not require explanation or effort. It is simply the result of your growth, and it is happening in a way that feels calm and right for you. God has been guiding you through this entire process with care and patience, allowing you to see what you needed to see without overwhelming you. Every moment of realization, every feeling that led you toward clarity, and every step you took toward understanding was part of a greater plan designed to protect you and prepare you for what lies ahead.